Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus, caught up in my tape.
Hey guys, so for today's video is very exciting. I'm actually using a palette that has been all over the internet. I mean, it's been in my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I mean, it's been everywhere. If you haven't seen this palette, you're literally behind. So I decided to do like this nice, like warm burgundy type of pink smoky eye, and I decided to use the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Honestly, this palette is so worth the money, and I like did the little maths and stuff, and it's only $3 per eyeshadow. So if I were you, I would get my hands on this. And let's talk about the shades. I haven't even taken the plastic out. The brush that they provide you with is actually really good. It's a nice blending brush. It's a nice, and then it has like the other side, and it's like nice to pack on the color. I really love the brush that they provided you with. And the eyeshadows, I mean, they are gorgeous. I honestly, if you can get your hands on this palette, I would get it. I was debating on it, and trust me, don't think it any longer. You can go up, you can go glam, you can go browns, neutrals, pinks, oranges. I mean, you pretty much got everything in this palette. So honestly, I think it's worth the money. Anyways, enough of me blabbing. If you want to see how to recreate this makeup look, just keep on watching. And little disclaimer before I start this video, I had a little, tragedy. I had a little tragedy, maybe one or two. Yeah, these fingers, nails, or whatever, they broke, so ignore that during the video. But anyways, without further ado, let's just get started. So to start off the makeup look, I'm first taking my concealers in NW15 and NW20 by MAC, and just using this to prime my eyelids. This is legit like the best thing to use to prime your eyelids, and priming your eyelids is always important to make all of the other colors pop and make them more pigmented and more vibrant and all that good stuff. And then the first shade I'm taking from the palette is Tempera, and then I'm using this in a big fluffy brush and just using that to set in all of the concealers, and this is just going to make all of the other shades way easier to blend. So make sure you do that and set in your concealer. And now I'm taking Burnt Orange, and this is such a beautiful transition color. So since I like to build my way up in the colors for my smoky eye, then I decided to take this color and just putting that all over my crease and really making sure I blend this color out, because I don't really want it to show. I kind of just want to make it, be the undertone. And then I'm taking Love Letter, and this is my favorite shade in the entire palette, and just using this in the outer crease and making sure I blend this color out. This color needs to be blended. Make sure you are blending until your arms hurt, girl. Like, this color will make the entire look come together, so just make sure it's beautifully blended in a wipe shield motions. And now I'm taking Red Ochre in a more stiff, more like a smudge brush, and then putting that on the outer V of my eye, and then mixing it with Love Letter and making sure I really blend this in, and yeah, just bring the color together. And then to give it a little bit more spice and color, I'm taking Primavera and using this all over my lid, and this is the most beautiful shade, most beautiful like gold out here in the market right now. And just mixing this with Love Letter and making sure I really make it pigmented, and making sure I still blend it in with Love Letter, kind of going back and forth with both shades. And now I'm taking Love Letter once again, but in more of a stiff brush, like I said before, and cutting that crease, girl. Not really making a cut crease, but making sure I like cut the crease but blend it out to make it look like a smoky eye instead of a cut crease. That's pretty much the difference in between both. So just make sure you really blend that out, girl. And now I'm taking Ben Mer and using that as my highlight brow bone shade. I really like this shade. It's like a nice champagne color, so I really liked it. And then I'm taking One Fresco, and then just using this as a nice transition shade and putting this in between Love Letter and Primavera, and this is just gonna make a nice transition color. Really love this shade. And now for the first time ever, I'm taking my Maybelline Light Stiletto and actually trying to be on focus and trying to show you guys how I do my liquid liner. I first just make a line on the outer side of my lash line, and then I flick it out and then connect both of them and then bring it all the way into my inner corner. And that's pretty much how I do my liquid liner. Really easy, really simple. And I'm taking my Perversion mascara by Urban Decay, like always, and just using this on my top lashes. And literally I've been working on not to get it on my eyeshadow. Like, that's my goal every single day, every single time I put on my mascara, and I think I've achieved it. I think I just need to be a little more careful, to be honest. And then after you got your mascara set in, you're done with the look, and this is how it looks. Yeah. And then I'm taking my Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer and just rubbing this all over my face with my hands. Make sure your hands are washed when you're blending this in. Just a little tip. And then I'm taking my Wet n Wild concealer in the green shade and just putting this on any red blemishes that I see. So literally all over my face, to be honest. And then blending it out with my beauty blender. And just make sure that there's no harsh lines in it, but you know. And then I'm taking my Wet n Wild Coverall foundation and my Neutrogena foundation and mixing them together to make my kind of similar shade, and then blending this out with my stippling brush and then going back in with the beauty blender to really pat down the foundation into my skin. I really like going in with my beauty blender on top of the stippling brush. It just takes all of the little brush lines away and makes my foundation look a lot more flawless. And then I'm taking my Ready Set Gorgeous powder by CoverGirl and just really pressing this powder into my face to mattify the foundation and to make all of my skin not shine through throughout the day, you know. Nobody wants that. And then I'm taking my Tarte waterproof concealer and just using this on the bottoms of my eyelids and then blending it out with my beauty blender. This concealer is literally life. I really like the consistency. It blends out so easily and it mattifies, you know, after like a good 5 minutes. So it's really nice. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder and just using this to set in my concealer and also put it on the high points of my face so it mattifies them also, but mainly just concentrating it on my bottom eyes mainly. And then I'm taking the 2 darkest shades in the contour kit and then just using that as my bronzer. This is pretty much my everyday bronzer, so if you've seen my videos, you've pretty much seen me do this like a million times already. And I'm taking Love Letter once again in a more stiff and tiny brush, and I try to show you guys the best, but I'm just putting this on my lash line and then bringing Primavera and blending that in, and that's what I did for the lash line. And I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara and just using that for my bottom lashes, and I love this mascara for the bottom lashes, you guys know this. And then I'm taking my Rimmel lip pencil, and I was out of focus, but I just outlined my lips like this. And then I'm taking my Ofra and Charmed liquid lipstick and just putting this on my top and bottom lips. One coat, that's it. And then I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and spraying this all over my face to set in my makeup. And then for my highlighter, I'm using the Inglot face powder, and there's no shade on this. And I'm just using this in a fan brush. And yes, girl, I was glowing this day. It's such a pigmented highlighter. You guys don't even know. And then you got everything done with. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. So that was the video for you guys. I thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to comment down below your video suggestions. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you are not so already. I'm planning on a lot of cool and fun videos, so you don't want to miss out on those. And thank you guys so much for watching. Ciao!